Friends, 71% of our Earth is covered in water, and out of this 71%, we humans have managed to explore only about 5% to this day. When it comes to the ocean, the marine world is so vast that forget about one lifetime. Even in 1,000 lifetimes, humans wouldn't be able to fully understand it. Who knows how many hundreds of mysteries are hidden in this world that we can never even fathom. In the marine world, the more we search, the less it seems we know. However, marine divers have discovered many things so far that are enough to leave people absolutely shocked. In today's video, we are going to tell you about some of these mysterious things found in the ocean that left the entire world stunned. So, let's get started. Half human, half fish. This creature, which looks half fish and half human, is known to everyone as a mermaid. Many mysterious stories about them are often heard from people. If you search for mermaid on YouTube, you will see many fake videos related to them. But the video we are going to show you today has left even researchers astonished. In this video shown on the screen, a mermaid can be clearly seen in Australia. Looking at the way this strange creature is swimming, many have said it truly looks like a real mermaid. But when scuba divers started chasing it, it quickly fled from there. Afterwards, the scuba divers searched for this mermaid extensively, but they never saw it again.
Unknown creature. In 2021, some fishermen were fishing in the Brunei River. While fishing, they suddenly spotted an unknown creature with large, sharp teeth. They recorded a video of the creature and posted it on social media, and that video went viral. However, the authenticity of that video remains unknown to this day. But whatever it was, the creature looked extremely terrifying. Loch Ness Monster. If you didn't already know, the Loch Ness Monster was a massive gargantuan beast that lived in the deep sea thousands of years ago. Over time, several people have claimed to see it. When scientists conducted research on this, they discovered that it was a massive marine creature from a dinosaur species, whose existence has been claimed multiple times. Top researchers around the world have stated that it is a terrifying giant creature that lives in Scotland's Loch Ness. It has a very long neck, and it emerges from the river roughly once every 50 years. Missed creature. Sometimes certain creatures get recorded on camera that no one would ever believe if they hadn't been captured on film. In 2022, at around 2 a.m., a man was sailing his boat in the deep waters of Mexico, when suddenly, a very terrifying creature started chasing his boat. As soon as the man realized what was happening, he immediately accelerated. But even then, the creature wouldn't stop pursuing him. Judging by the creature's eyes and swimming speed, it was clear that this was no ordinary animal. The person who filmed the video mentioned that the strange creature suddenly emerged from the middle of the ocean and began chasing his boat, looking highly aggressive. Somehow the man managed to escape with his boat, but he couldn't explain why that strange creature was chasing him like that. The river monster of South Africa. On a riverbank in South Africa, people suddenly spotted a strange creature, causing some to flee the scene immediately. When they were later asked what they saw, they said it was hard to tell exactly what it was, but it resembled a crocodile. However, when local residents were questioned, they claimed it was a man-eating creature that frequently emerges from the river in search of human flesh, dragging anyone it finds on the bank into the depths. Looking at this creature, it doesn't look like a typical crocodile from any angle, though it seems to belong to a similar species. Friends, what do you think this creature is? Let us know in the comments. The giant dark mass. Legend has it that the Titanic sank after colliding with a massive iceberg. However, the passengers who encountered this particular mass were probably very lucky, while it's unknown whether this is a block of ice or something else. After watching this video clip, many are calling it a piece of black ice. On the other hand, some suspect it might be the carcass of a dead sea monster. Blobfish! Friends, there is no doubt that if we talk about the world's ugliest fish, the blobfish will top the list. This fish looks so hideous that you might get scared at first sight. Blobfish are usually found in the oceans of Australia and New Zealand. This fish prefers to live in the deepest, coldest, and most isolated parts of the ocean where sunlight barely reaches. At 4,000 feet below sea level, this fish looks perfectly normal. But when it comes to the water's surface, its appearance changes completely, which is why it is considered the ugliest fish in the world. The blobfish has a very gelatinous body, which allows it to easily withstand the high pressure deep underwater. Scientists still know very little about this species because they live so deep in the ocean, and their population is quite small. The Pukina Beach Mystery. Finding unique species on a beach is usually normal, but on Pukehina Beach in New Zealand, a strange marine creature was found with a completely unique physical structure. The creature had a massive head with large, sharp teeth that looked terrifying. This strange creature was nearly 9 meters long. Because it had been lying on the beach for several days, its body had begun to decompose. People visiting the beach thought it might be some prehistoric creature, while others guessed it could be a marine globster. Identifying this creature was a difficult task for researchers. Looking at the video footage, many thought it was a giant moray eel or a massive saltwater crocodile. However, local marine mammal experts stated that this skeleton could belong to a killer whale orca, as its size was much larger than a crocodile or a moray eel. We know that killer whales are massive and have the ability to reach any corner of the ocean. Usually they live in polar regions, but they have no trouble traveling to equatorial areas either. Furthermore, killer whales hunt large numbers of fish at once, which is why fishermen are always ready to target them to keep the fish population balanced and maintain their profits. Looking at the physical structure of this creature, you might think it's a whale, but in the eyes of scientists, it is not. Identifying this mysterious marine creature has been nearly impossible for scientists because its body parts are heavily decomposed. Therefore, scientists still haven't figured out what animal it actually is. Conclusion. So, friends, these were some of the strange and mysterious creatures found in oceans and rivers. What do you think about these creatures? Be sure to let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to comment on how you liked the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. To watch interesting and informative videos like this regularly, subscribe to our channel right now. Thank you, everyone!